What helps people improve balance? A lot of people ask me, how can I make my balance better? And this is a very complicated question because you have to find out what causes people to lose their balance. Why do people fall? Why do older people have so many more falls than younger people? Is it just because they're old? Is it predetermined that as you get old, you're gonna fall more? The answer is no. When we look at older adults, there are people that never fall and there are people that fall all the time. One thing that we've learned is that once you start falling, the likelihood of you having more falls increases dramatically. So why do people fall? Is there some magical organ in our body that just malfunctions? Is there something that happens that just causes us to fall? This is a great misconception, not only with the general public, but even with medical science. There is an organ in your inner ear called the cochlea, and the cochlea's job is to tell our body when we're accelerating, when we're leaning to one side, and when we're moving around. A lot of people believe that this organ is solely responsible for balance, and when this organ malfunctions, that's why people fall. And that's completely untrue. When you look at balance, balance is a result of many different systems in our body. We have to have adequate strength and endurance in our muscles to have good balance. If we have weakness, we don't feel balanced. When we're shaky, when our muscles feel very weak because maybe we worked out too much or we did a really long run or hike, we feel that we're gonna fall and our balance is disrupted. So strength and endurance play a big role. Probably the thing in our body, the organ in our body that plays the biggest role in balance is our brain. Our brain stores all of the programs that we've learned throughout our life and how to balance ourselves. When we're babies, we do not know how to balance, we do not know how to walk. Walking and balance are acquired skills. So as you get older, you learn to stand on one leg, you learn to take a step, you learn to balance on a narrow support base like a balance beam. You learn to jump, you learn to walk backwards, you learn to catch a ball while you're running. All of these things are ways that we learn throughout our lives to improve our balance. But at a certain point, we stop learning new things. We get older, we start working a lot, we have other responsibilities. Or maybe we have a fall and we're afraid of challenging ourselves. And what happens is, as an adult ages, a lot of times they become less and less active because they're afraid of falling, because they don't have the energy to be as active. And what we find is that people that do less activities as they get older have a much, much greater chance of falling. So falling and balance is not a responsibility of an organ inside of our ear, although that plays a role. It's a responsibility of not just our strength and our endurance and our brain and all of the programming that we learn to be better and better at balance, but it's also us continually challenging ourselves. What research has shown is that activities that challenge your balance, activities that cause you not to fall but to almost fall or to struggle to maintain your balance, those are the activities that make your balance the best. If you want to look at older adults that have exceptionally good balance, that have a very, very low incidence of falls, look at people that do Tai Chi regularly, or who do Qigong, or who do dancing, ballroom dancing, salsa dancing, country western dancing. Those activities challenge your balance, and a lot of times older people that participate in those have an extremely low incidence of falling. So if you want to know what balance is a motor skill. Balance is the result of many different regions of our brain. It's a result of our strength, our endurance, everything, our vision, our hearing, the cochlea. All those things have to be intact to give us good balance. And the way to make all of those systems work better and our programming in our brain work better is by challenging our balance. So if you want to know the answer to why do people lose their balance, I'm telling you that the answer is they stop challenging their balance. They stop doing activities that challenge their balance, and that's why people fall. That's why people lose their ability to walk. That's why people have decreased activity, because they stop challenging themselves. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more videos like this. If you want to access my full training course, click the link below in the description.